guys, thanks for joining me on my video today, and I'm gonna welcome you to cook with me for my holiday Christmas meal. So you guys tune in. We're gonna be cooking ham, baked chicken parts, and we're gonna do some garlic, honey, carrots, and potato salad, and we'll do macaroni and cheese, dressing, and green bean casserole as well. So yeah, let's get started, you guys. Okay, so here are my ingredients. Here's my ham. So I've already poked some holes in this ham, and so now I'm just gonna be adding some let's see, Coca-Cola to base it with. Actually, I think I probably would do the honey first because we're gonna make sure the honey stays on. So first things first, we're gonna, after poaching the holes, after washing it, poaching the holes, we're gonna add some honey. I'm gonna rub that in. I actually poached holes all the way through, front and back, so the flavors can seep in. Because who don't like a sweet ham? Okay, after the honey, I'm going to add my Coca-Cola. I poured a glass of Coke, so just pour that all on it. Okay, so more than a glass. I did. Yeah, I did. More than a glass. Okay, then next I'm going to add my sugar. You know, your preference of what kind of sugar you want to use. Hey, y'all, you want to say hi to my Crouton family in a minute? Hold on. Let me finish. Okay, come stand right here. See if you can get over here and
I don't want to
say.
get burnt.
You won't. I'm just starting. Y'all wants to say hey, y'all.
Hi.
Okay. All right. So, and we got that marinated in. And then lastly, we'll put our pineapples on.
Pineapples?
Yes, pineapples.
If I put cherries.
Yeah, you can do both.
Cherries.
We use Coke in place of cherries.
Will it make it sweeter?
Yeah. Should.
I like
I
pineapple.
need the little stickamy jigs, but oh well. I thought I had some already, so I didn't buy any of those little
Cherries?
sticks. Those little sticks that holds the pineapples in. But of course, I was looking for them in my cabinet, and I suppose I used them all. I don't know. Okay, y'all. So that's the basin for the ham that we're gonna cook. And as you see, I've got it the aluminum foil already ready to go. So I just pretty much place it over it like that. Hold your pineapples or whatever in place. Come back over this way with it. And I'm gonna rip it up this way. And see when that Coke, the Coca-Cola it does seep out, but at the end of the day, it still gives moisture to the ham when it's cooking inside the oven. You're gonna have to add some water to it though, so it doesn't just be like burn and it's like very, very sticky. So let's add some water. Add some water to the outside of the pan. Okay. Then we're going to place this bad boy in the oven at 400 degrees for 2 hours. Well, bad ham. I'm going to say bad boy because my ham is a girl. Okay. My ham is a girl. Okay, so. Do that. And there we go. Okay, so next off, you guys, I got some chicken parts right here. Yeah, I told somebody to go in the grocery store and get me a whole chicken, you guys, because I wanted chicken and dressing. And the way the chicken was, they had it. I will show you when I prepare it how they had it in the
store.
I know how they had it in the styrofoam. It to the eye, it may look like it's a whole chicken, but it was actually chicken parts. So chicken is chicken. So we're gonna do that. Okay. So in this bag, I've got flour. I've shaken up already, so my chicken doesn't stick. And then I'm going to add me
salt and pepper.
Well, I've already added my seasonings to my chicken jar. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you very much.
You put it in the air fryer?
No, I'm not going to air fry it, but I'm going to bake it as well. Have a pan for it. Like I said, I just got a Reynolds bag pretty much and shook some flour up in it. And about maybe 2 teaspoons full. Okay, so we have chicken parts here. And then I'm going to add me some beef base. What I had add also a little thyme with it. Stirred it up real good. I'm going to add that over in there. And mind you, the chicken has already been seasoned. So, and then I'm going to throw me some onions in there as well. I mean, you can do your onions however you want. In this case, I'm just going to throw some diced onions in there because it's not, like I said, it's chicken parts.
Hey, Grandma.
And then I'm also going to throw some, hold on, green peppers in there.
They look like jalapenos.
Oh, really? And I'm going to also throw some celery in there. Then, normally if I had a whole chicken, I would take this garlic spread and spray it over it. But I've already melted some melted butter over it. And with this, I'm just going to take it and drop it off in there. And let it do its thing in the bag.
Is that butter?
It's garlic butter.
Oh.
This is very good to use, y'all. I buy this. You can get it at Walmart. Garlic spread. I mean, you can't go wrong with this, honey.
We bought that good. 2 days ago. Yeah,
it's real good to have. I don't know when I brought it, but hey, then you just kind of take it and kind of douse it a little bit in the bag.
Shake it.
Yeah. Okay. And you're just going to add probably like about 2 tablespoons of water. Let's see if we can find it. And then we're going to take our bag, tie it up like this. And then we're going to, like I said, if it had been a whole chicken, I would have told you just to lay it, you know, kind of like flat. And then poach the holes in it. But since it's chicken parts, again, we're just going to poke, we're going to get a fork and poach a couple holes in it. Just a few of them, just so it can, on top. Don't do it on the bottom because you don't want your juices to leak out. So just on top of the bag, poach holes.
You like the steam will get in the chicken.
Yeah. How you know? I got me a chef over here. He say so the steam get in the chicken. All right, honey. That's what I'm talking about, dude. You already know. Okay. So, that being said, here's my chicken parts. It's going to go in the oven right alongside the ham. If I can pretty much turn this ham away so I can stick the chicken parts in.
Don't burn yourself.
I won't, baby. Thank you for inquiring and caring about Grandma. Okay. So we just gotta sit it in here. Gotta let these cook about the same, y'all. You know? Yes, we are. Okay. And that's that. Okay. So now, we're going to go along and we're going to do our glazed honey carrots. So we're going to do that, okay?
Welcome back, guys. We're going to do some honey roasted carrots.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Elijah. Yeah, you guys. So we are going to do some honey roasted garlic carrots. And that's not my recipe, y'all. So I just want y'all to know I got this fine recipe here off of YouTube somewhere along whichever way. But yeah, so here's the carrots. I diced up, diced them however. And so we're going to be glazing them over with honey and garlic and melted butter. Okay, so first things first, let's get our butter going. Okay, so we're gonna do about I guess about half a butter stick. Gonna let that melt down. Y'all, that ham and that chicken smelling good. Y'all can smell it now, honey. Yes, yes. So we're gonna melt this butter down, you guys. Let's get this honey garlic roasted carrots on there. Let's get this butter melted first. So y'all done with our Christmas shopping? The baby's ready to see Santa Claus. Yeah, mines are. They are. They are ready to see Santa Claus. Y'all had a good week so far? I'm hoping y'all have. Hoping y'all have. I have to turn this out really, really high, you guys, because I want to melt this butter really, really quick. Okay, while that butter is melting, then we're going to take some honey garlic butter. Got some open right here. The favorite kind I was telling y'all about I like so much. Y'all see it? Walmart, honey. And we're going to take that and get some tablespoons of that and melt it down as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I wanted to try something different, like, because I don't usually have carrots for my holiday meal, and I just thought, I looked at that and I thought, dang, that looked good, you know. Anything honey garlic roasted with butter sound good to me anyway. So I like carrots. I just don't, you know, usually eat them in my holiday meal unless you having, you know, some type of something that whatever requires it, I guess. I put some more of that honey garlic roasted butter in there, y'all. Got a lot of it. So a lot of garlic spread. My bad. I said honey garlic. Garlic spread. Look at it. Don't it look good? Y'all see that? Yummy, yummy, yummy. Delicious. Probably eat it by itself. Then you're gonna add your honey. Says 1 cup, but hey, who's measuring, right? I add to taste, baby. That's what I add, to taste. All right. Sweet. Okay. Wow, that is melting down good. We are now going to add some carrots, you guys. Probably got to add a few at a time because of the casserole size I'm doing. And we're gonna stir that up in there really good. Plus, you don't want to like over pack it. Like put your whole carrot casserole in there at one time, because then all of it can't get the marinating that it needs. You know, you want every carrot to taste. Yes, yes, yes. Every single one to taste. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. I see it. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna let that cook for a few and do its thing, and then I'm gonna come back with you guys, okay? You guys, you can smell the tenderness of the carrots. You can tell when they start getting tender, because you want to cook them till they're tender. And that honey starts getting strong and smells strong, along with that garlic. Look at that. No, y'all not really seeing these carrots like that. Look at that. Hey y'all, so let's get these carrots off of the regular lid. Here, I don't want it to burn my. Sometimes these scoops, they scoop out like that, and I don't want to burn my plate. Little carrot. Yeah, I gotta get all my carrots out of there. You know you can't put no glass too close to a frying pan. Yeah. Okay, I just wanted y'all to see how it looked, how it's going to look. I put a little extra garlic and butter in there just so it melts over and give it extra bit of garlic and butter taste. But yeah, so these are the carrots. Okay, so now we're making the macaroni and cheese casserole. Um, you guys, I turned that stove on. And my pan will be so melted. All right, so okay, let's get a nut, and we're gonna do this was. Yep, I'm trying to give you guys a good angle of it. Okay. Okay. So I've done boiled my noodles with oil. I've done add my seasonings to my noodles that I want my macaroni to be seasoned with, just some special seasonings that I like. And here's my egg and milk that I will be creaming the macaroni up with. Okay, and we're going to use some cheddar Monterey Jack cheese. I got some Italian style cheese. Gonna give it a stir. Got some Velveeta. You can just pretty much crumble it up or whatever. However you want to do it. And we're gonna dust it up with some shredded cheese as well. Okay. Let's get some pepper. Okay, and let's get a few pinches of butter. Stick it in the oven at 400 degrees, from 380 to 400, okay? For about half hour. Hey y'all, we are back. So today is Christmas, and we're still cooking and finishing up our Christmas dinner. So now we have to do the green bean casserole. And look at my little reindeer. Ain't she cute, y'all? Hey! Tell my colors, say hey colors.
Hey, colors.
Y'all, this is my mom. So anyway, colors, Merry Christmas, you guys. Merry Christmas. Okay, so let's get started on the green bean casserole. First things first. So y'all, we got the butter melted. Next, we are going to take some flour. I don't know, you guys can, oh, hold on. Okay. This light is, I don't know if y'all can see me good. Okay, so we got the melted butter in the pan. We're gonna take, I got a cup of flour. I'm gonna pour it in the pan with the melted butter. Well, actually, I hadn't got the melted butter in. I put butter in the pan, so it, you know, grease the pan first. Then put your flour, 1 cup of flour. Then use your melted butter. Then use your garlic powder. We're making green bean casserole, you guys. Okay. Then whisk it together in the pan like this. Just whisk it. Whisk it, whisk it, whisk it. Whisk it, whisk it, whisk it. You can add you a little more butter if need be. Yeah. Calls for it to be melted, but you know, it just depends. Okay. Just whisk it together best you can. Dealing with flour, sometimes it's hard to whisk, you know. Then we're gonna add about a tablespoonful of milk. Okay. Then we're gonna add about 2 cups of half and half. Like that. Okay. I'm gonna add pepper. Cayenne pepper. If you don't like it too hot, don't put a whole lot of it in there. I mean, why ain't gonna say too hot if you don't want it too smoky? You know, that tongue torching hot. If you just like it like a sharp hot or something like that, that is okay. Everybody's different. Try to whisk it together. real good. Check out a macaroni pie. Okay. Whisk it, whisk it, whisk it. Just whisk it until you can get it kind of like a texture to work, you know, that you can work with pretty much. See if I can whisk it real quick. Kind of gonna let it come to a bubble. My stove smokes. It's like an old school stove, so it smokes a lot. Yeah, you can add some minced garlic in here too. Okay. Keep on whisking. Okay. Macaroni is done, you guys. Okay, can y'all make some room for my macaroni over there, please? Well, what I'm gonna see is, when that sauce start bubbling like that, you guys, that's when you know you can take it off the thingamajig. Okay, not quite like I like it. A little bit longer. All right. So yeah, whisking. Okay, it's pretty thick. That's what I like. All right. Actually, you can sit that slow cooker, Annie Margaret's garlic over there, and then I can do it like that. I'm gonna grease this. I would advise you to grease your pan that you're gonna put your casserole in. It, you know, this recipe I got, it's not at all exactly the same recipe. I just, you know, put some of what I want to use in it versus how the recipe was told or how it was shown. So you may see it, you know, something similar to this, but it's not the exact same recipe. So, okay. Now, sauce is thickened up. So all you gotta do now is transfer your sauce over into your pan, into your grease pan that I showed you. Hold on, let me let y'all get a good look at it. Oh, you better not. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay, it may be a little thick, but that's all good. Okay. Kind of like spread it even. So, yeah, kind of. Annie, how you feeling this Christmas, baby? Mama. She don't like me call her by her name. uh, so kind of put the sauce, all in like that. Okay. Then we're gonna take some shredded cheese. Huh? Now throw that shredded cheese all in the sauce like that. That up that. And like that. Okay, mix it up a little. Like that. Okay. And then we're gonna take some more salt and pepper. So okay, I just took 4 cans of large green beans and pretty much just brought them to a ball. I didn't season them or anything. I just brought them to a ball. Before we do that, let's add our onions. Whoa, my carrot. Oh, baby, whoa. Add a few onions. Okay. Okay. 1 can of 1 can of cream of celery. That'll be all we need. And then we're going to take our green beans and we're going to transfer them over. To the dish. Okay, we're going to stir this up some kind of way. Want to give it like a little toss in there. Gonna leave some of that juice from your green beans when you boil them in there so your casserole can have moisture. Mama, you enjoying Christmas?
Yes, I am.
Yay. Shay, you enjoying Christmas? Yeah, the grandkids with their dads. So I probably won't see them till tomorrow, honey, because they busy on them toys. Grandma wanted to see them today, but you know how that go. As long as they having fun and it's just a, a blessing with the of itself. Okay, so once you get it to your liking like that, okay, then we're going to use some Ritz crackers on this one, y'all. And we're gonna put the crumbles evenly on top of the casserole. I already crumbled some Ritz crackers up, so we're gonna evenly do that across it. And you know me, I still want the onions on there too, the crispy onions. So yeah, I did that too. Got me some crispy onions because I want the crispy onions on there. Before we put the crispy onions, why not add the bacon, you guys? I got some bacon. Oh yeah, you know me, I'm gonna do it like that. Yeah, I went on ahead and cooked some bacon up. But this recipe did call for bacon though, it did. It called for bacon as well. And so you know, and I'm gonna let this bake for about 400 for like about half an hour, maybe an hour to the most. But you don't want it over baked or whatever. No. Okay, let's put these crispy onions. Hey Shay, how are you? Good. Oh, I gotta let y'all see Shay. Hold on. Okay, Shay gonna say hey to y'all fellas. And this, you guys, is my green bean casserole. And me and my family are going to enjoy, aren't we, y'all?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
And, okay, let me let the colors see that. Well, colors. That's how it look. I want y'all to see it, but it's, you know these holiday pans, honey. That's it, colors. Boom, bow, bow, bow. So when it get done, y'all will see it when it's done. You can. I will also advise you to pour some butter over it as well. Shay, come say hey. Come over.
Hello.
Say hey. Hi, colors. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, so y'all is hot sweating. Okay, so I'm gonna take my macaroni out, you guys, and I'm also going to pretty much put this casserole in. Okay. And then you guys, I'm gonna come back with you and we're gonna do the crouton dressing. Okay guys, so I've got my cornbread for my dressing. It is complete. I just got it done. I let it cool a little bit. So yeah, after it cooled, I said let me get ready to crumble it up and dump it into the dressing. So that's what we're gonna do. Still hot, still, you know, to touch. It is hot to touch. Yes, it is. See if we can do it like this. My family loves dressing, so of course they want me to make the biggest dressing possible.
Yeah, these outfits are nice.
Oh, did she? She seen the pictures.
These are nice pictures.
Oh. Tell Sissy thank you. See if this will work. Even better. So,
Hey, Merry Christmas.
I'm gonna put all my onions in here.
How you doing, baby? You at work today?
Celery.
Oh my God, you had to work after you talked. I thought you said you sold. Oh, okay.
And peppers. Croutons.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't doing nothing much. I'm over here sure she cooking. I ain't doing anything. Hell no. I'm glad I got fried chicken ball in there. She cooking everything else, but I done all the cooking. Thank you.
Onion powder. Mom, what are you talking to?
Yeah.
Huh?
I know it. That's what it always be. Everybody had to work. Okay, but I just called you my little sister a call, but and you wish you a Merry Christmas. Okay, baby, thank you. So I'm gonna let you go then, okay? Since you got to be still at work. I thought I'd give you a call if you Okay, baby. Okay, bye.
A lot of onion powder. Who was that, Mom? Oh. Garlic powder.
I seen your share come in from my thing. I mean, your thing said, read the picture.
Oh, did she? Well, that was nice.
Simon said, read it too.
Oh, sweet. Pepper.
She still at work, she's not,
Is she?
Yeah. So she had to work, so she could, said she had to work.
And then we're gonna pour. Oh, okay. I got some beef base right here, you guys, mixed with some drippings from the chicken and dressing that I have whipped up. So we're gonna pour that over. I had also some stock in here too. Why not?
Why? He want to pay this toll.
What kind of stuff?
He's not going to pay
Eggs.
for tomorrow. So you got to break down over here.
I guess he wanted to play with when he buy them up there, and then when we buy them, you know how they go.
I guess but he did buy my all kind of outfits. But he said he do it, So right, he takes care of y'all. He loves y'all. Y'all love his dad.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah. Think about it.
And Dario Show take care of his. And
Yes,
you see all
Lord.
that stuff Katie got too.
I know you got it.
Goodness gracious.
You just want to grow.
Pour some more of this.
Yeah, you got to go back and be so boring.
Y'all, these pans will do
Yeah, I
this.
don't know why.
I mean, the pans do that. They really do. Honey, well, it is what it is. I can't pour no more of that beef stock in there, y'all. I just want my dressing to have a, a good taste to it, but I might have over poured it because it's already stuffed to the max. Okay. Now let's get some ground sage in there, you guys. I like a sagey dressing. Yes, and I will use the whole bottle. Yes, I will. Indeed. Oh my God. That was a whole lot. I do though. I always do. I can't help it. I like sagey dressing. To me, sagey dressing makes you. It tastes like dressing. To me.
Vacation first. It was a lot of shit.
You guys, so now we are through with the crouton dressing, and this is how it looks, you guys. I don't know if you can see. I want y'all to see it good. Look at that. Don't that look good? So that is the crouton dressing. We are getting.